for a bit of fun, then that's cool. So anyway, welcome to the class, and we will use our broomstick in a minute. We'll start off as we need to with our alignment and posture. I'm going to eat a lot of this hair today, aren't I? So let's start. Let's stand up. Everybody get onto their feet. Let's think about our alignment and posture. Ugh. Ugh. Let's turn those toes out. It's 10 to 2 o'clock. As you turn them out, I want you to really focus on squeezing the thighs together. Squeeze the glutes. Start by thinking about tucking that tailbone under already. Then we'll lift the heels, we'll drop them down. Have a little softness to the knees. And then again, that tailbone's down, pelvis is tucked under. We like to imagine we've got a bucket of water, a cauldron in front. We're going to tip forward as you spill forward. You're pushing back with that pelvis. And some people actually align that. So we focus on tucking this pelvis under to the correct posture. Then we'll think about tucking back. We always have to tip back. So we're almost squeezing too far forward. Then back to neutral. Tip forward. So just start by rotating and focus on pulling the pelvic floor up as you tuck under. And we'll squeeze here, squeeze. We're going to hold that pelvic floor at the top of the movement. I want to feel kind of quiver as you pull up the muscles. Think of it as a hammock of muscles, front all the way to back. And release, tuck and release. Just rotate, hold again. Squeeze. You should do pelvic floor exercises maybe 2 or 3 times a day. If you can't quite hold the top, try and practice short and sharp. So not holding, just squeeze and release and do 10 of those. We practice on a hold and we practice on a short movement. So squeezing, pulling up. And it's important for everybody, no matter what your age or your gender, to think about the pelvic floor and tuck. Think about the pelvic floor and you think about your lower abdominals, a place that a lot of us struggle to really focus on. So as you pull that pelvic floor up, squeeze these part here right in front of the hips, the core there, really focus. Put your hands on that and just close your eyes and think about squeezing the lower abdominals in. Hold, relax, relax those. Do that again, pull in, pulling that pelvic floor up. Squeeze, this time about half the tension, so not as tight as you can. Then we'll come up towards the core. Place the hands on the core again. Just pull the toe muscles in, tighten the navel towards the spine, squeeze the core here, relax, release, totally release, pull in. Feel what that's doing already to your spine, lifting your body slightly, release. Already, when you release, you slump down a little, pull up, better posture. Release, slump down, pull up, squeeze, release. One more, squeeze, and that's where we want to focus. Not too tight, just like we did with the lower abdominals, but something you can move from. And then from here, we're going to keep that core engaged. We're going to reach out. Reach out. Can't remember what's wig on. This is really cringe, isn't it? Reach out. Reach out. As you do, think about that core. Reach to the side. Place your hands back on. And feel the engagement. Reach, reach. Couple more. Last one. And release. Okay, keep that core aligned. Okay, come up towards the ribs. Again, sometimes you think about pushing the ribs forward. Again, what's that doing to your spine? Let's tuck the ribs down, pulling everything back into the correct alignment and key posture. Lift the shoulders, squeeze the shoulders, roll them back behind. And there you are, perfect with the shoulders, your neck. Don't point your witch's hat forwards. Bring that head on top of the neck. And then pull that witch's hat extra high. No one else is wearing one but me, what an idiot. And lower those arms. Well done. Okay. From here, we're just going to start by just moving the hips. Move the hips side to side. Let's bring those arms in. Engage that core. Swing them round. Just keep moving side to side, get a little bit warmer, twisting the spine, and then we're going to stick the head arms onto the hips, keep them facing forward, then we're going to move those arms. So keeping those hips forward, do it a bit slower as you swing it. As you're moving the arms, think about the core, twisting, but use the core to bring yourself back round. Couple more. Last one, and then we're going to bring those arms up in front. And from here, we're going to open the chest. So we're just going to start by just moving those arms forwards, So shifting the shoulders opposite. And then we're going to bring that right arm as though we're doing a bow and arrow. Push forward, other side, twist, twist. Use the core, twist, keep those hips to the front. And then we're going to extend this twist, bring that arm down the inside, bring it over, bring it all the way around. That core here is engaged. And then we're going to bring and float those arms back together. Other side. Bring the arm back to that bow and arrow position, over, behind, float back to center. Let's do a couple. Exhale here as you move. Float those arms back to center. Inhale here. Exhale. Open. Keep those hips to front. Don't worry if the arm's not reaching as far. Inhale. Exhale to move. Float those arms back in. Couple more. And from here, float those arms, palms down towards the ground. Push those arms back. Squeeze the triceps. Push up, down. I want you to think about the core, just these movements. As you push back, squeeze those triceps and pull the core in. Lift those arms. Push back. 4, 3, 2. Breathe in here. Exhale here. Stay back this time. Push those arms behind. Squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Lift back up. Okay, from here, lift those arms. Lower them back down. Lift. Pull that core in. Lower down. 2 more. Last one. Arms up from here. We're going to engage the core. And we're going to pull. And look down to that side. Push that arm back up. Pull down. Push up. Down. Up. Use that core to twist. Really focus on. 2 more. Last one. And lower down. Lower those arms. Okay, let's do our first roll down. Really focus again on your alignment. So bring yourself back to that core posture position. Tucking everything under. Squeeze the abdominals. Lift those arms. Deep inhale. Exhale, I want to peel down. As you do, don't just roll. I want you to think about pulling each part of the abdominals in. Curl over. And just hang those arms down. Let them become free and floppy. And then peel back up. And we're going to just increase the stretch. Encourage the flexibility into the spine. Eating some hair. Lift the arms. Exhale. Rolling down. Lower yourself all the way down. Keep a softness into the knees. Let those arms hang heavy. Maybe that's half the distance. Don't worry if you're not in contact with the mat yet. Let those arms become floppy. The head pulls you close towards the ground. And then the next inhale, we're going to rise back up. Think about the spine as a chain, as it clumps all the way back up. Rolling up and down. It's really oiling the spine. Lift those arms. I hope you all are laughing. Exhale, peel yourself down. This is the problem with Zoom. You can't tell if anyone's laughing at you or laughing with you. Roll all the way down towards the ground. This time, are your hands in contact? If they're not, you're a little bit away. Soften the knees. I want you to place the hands down there and then lengthen the legs. So try to encourage the flexibility. Bend the knees. Lengthen. Bend. Lengthen. And if you're already there, stay there. And then we'll inhale, rise all the way back up. 3 to standing. Lift and roll those shoulders all the time. Okay, we're going to grab hold of our witch's broom. And it's not homemade at all. So from here, we're going to take a broom out in front of us. I'm going to call it a broom even if you guys are using a golf club. So we're going to take the broom out in front of us and we're going to place it. Palms are down. And from here, we're going to start by lifting our right leg up towards the broom. And we're going to tap the toe down. Lift, tap. Even if that's half the distance, don't worry. You don't have to meet the broom. But lifting that leg, working into balance, working into stability into this left glute. Hip flexor work here. Tap and lift. 4, 3. Holding on to something. Keep the shoulders aligned. Keeps everything stable up here. 2 more. Last one, and we're going to stay up here. We're going to hold, bit of balance work. Look onto something, look at a spot on the floor, something that's not moving. Okay, from here, we're going to hinge from the hips, and we're going to step back. We're going to push the weight into the back of our heel. We're going to lift ourselves forward. Reach as far forward as you can. Push the weight back into the heels. Reach and back. 4. Pushing the heel back. Dynamic stretching as you push back. 2 more. Last one for the stretch in the back of that calf muscle. And from here, we're going to bring that knee all the way up. And as we step back, we're going to lift that broomstick up. Bring it up and down. Up and down. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Okay, we're going to stay back here. We're going to bring those arms in front. We're going to bring that broomstick towards our chest. Push forwards, in, away. And then we're going to lower that knee, come back up. Squeeze the glute. Down and up. Down and up. 4. 3. 2. Last one, stay down and lift those arms, bring those feet back together. Okay, I'm going to face forwards towards you. Lift those arms, lift that broomstick here, and take an inhale. We're going to side bend, so go as deep as you feel comfortable. Exhale to come down. Lift yourself up. Exhale, come back down. In. Breathe at the center. Exhale, come down. Up and down. 2 more. Last one, all the way up. Okay, let's just release the spine. Roll down, lowering the broomstick down onto the ground, head down. Let those arms hang heavy. And enjoy the stretch into the spine. Okay. When you're ready, bring yourself back up. Hold on to that broomstick. Peel yourself all the way back up, through to standing. Okay, other side. So from here, we're going to lift the other knee up. Remember the position, keeping the weight onto this right standing leg. We're going to lift, tap the toe, lift, tap, lift, tap. 4, 3, 2, last one, hinge from the hip, step back, push the heel down, reach forward, push the heel down, forwards and down. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, from here, we're going to bring the broomstick towards the chest, push away. Lower the knee to come down and up. Don't worry if it's half the distance, you don't have to go as deep. Make it harder by going lower, but make sure that back is nice and strong. We're not dipping forward or pushing forwards. We're sliding that back down. 3, and as we come up, we squeeze the glute. 2, last one, stay down, lift those arms, and from there, bring those feet all the way back up to standing. Okay, this is where it gets fun. We're going to take the broomstick, we're going to sit onto the broomstick, and just like good witches, we're going to keep the broomstick underneath us, and this is a little bit of a test for our pelvis position. Make sure that we've got the broomstick down. We're going to lower ourselves down, lift up, down, and up, down, and up. So the back is nice and strong. We're going down, straight down, so we're not leaning forward and we're not going forward there. We're going 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, remove the broomstick from there, and then we'll lift those arms, lower the arms, lift and lower. 4, keep that back nice and strong. 3, 2, last one, and lift yourself all the way up. Keep those arms up and walk those feet back together, 2 parallel. And from here, we're going to use the broomstick. We're going to bring it behind our head. Watch out for those pointy hats. Lift it forwards, bring it down. Push up, bring it behind. Up and down. We do 4, 3. Use that core, engage that core. Make sure you're not pushing those ribs forwards. Tucking the tailbone down. Lift up. Okay, get ready because we're going to lift onto those toes. Ready to full fly. Lower behind. Lift up and down. Up, behind. Up, down. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, stay up. Broomsticks on top of the head. I want you to bring those arms halfway down. Lower those heels halfway down. Push up. Halfway down. Push up. We'll do 4, 3, 2, last one. Heels down onto the ground. Just walk those heels up and down, warming it up into the lower parts of the legs. Okay, from here, bring the broomstick out in front, keeping those hips facing to the front. So imagine those headlamps around those hips. We're going to twist round to the side, as far as you can go. Bring yourself forwards, round to the side. That's it. Don't go too far, just go as far. As soon as you start to move those hips, that's as far as you need to go. 2 more. Last one. Arms out in front. Sit down into your seated squat, onto the seat. But make sure those toes can wiggle, come back in. Push down, in. We'll do 8, 7. Strong backs. Don't curve the spine or extend the spine. 2 more. Last one. Stay down. Wiggle those toes. Just lift that broomstick up as high as you can until you start to feel those heels lifting. 2 more. Last one. Stay there. Bring the broomstick onto your thighs. I want them to curve your spine. Drop the chin down. I can't even do this. And then lift back. Come all the way up, lift those arms, lift yourself all the way up. Well done. Okay, from here, take the broomstick behind the back. A little bit more into standing as you lift those arms up, lower down, lift and down, lift and down. 4, 3, 2, last one. This time, bend down. Keep a softness into those knees. Lift that arm a little higher if you can. And then come all the way back up. Last one. Hinge from the hips. Softness into the knees. Lift those arms. Up and lower back down. Release. And we'll stretch forward again. So reach, sitting down into that seated squat as low as you feel comfortable. Reach. Come back up. We'll do 1 more. Pull. Trying to separate the sticks, the broomstick, and come all the way up. Okay, well done. Right, we're going to get onto the ground, and we're going to use the stick for a little bit of balance work into our posture, into our forward kneeling. Okay, so we're going to lift that broomstick. Lift. Take that inhale. Start by pushing the ribs, and then think about lowering those ribs into the right position, and then rounding the spine. Soften into the knees, lower the body, all the way down until the broomstick is all the way onto the floor. Then walk the hands over the broomstick, over, and then lower the knees over the broomstick. Okay, from here we're going to take it down to the side, and we'll start with our cat position. Let's have a look at the cat. Okay, from here we're going to push our back up into an angry cat position. Is that any good? Come back to neutral. And then extend, so lift that head up. Back to neutral. Think about the core. Push the spine up. Drop that chin. Round the spine. Back to neutral. And then extend. Lift. We'll do one more. Push up. Back to neutral. And stretch down into your child's pose. Reach those arms forwards. Push the palms down. Lower the head into the ground. Okay. Feel the release as you bring yourself up. What is going on? Okay, and from here, we're going to take the broomstick, and then you're going to get yourself onto a 4-point kneeling. I want the stick behind the head, so this is a lot of balance work here, but also think about your posture and alignment. So your hands come underneath the shoulders, the knees come directly underneath the hips. From here, think about that lower abdominals, the center part of the abdominals, the transverse, pulling everything in towards the spine. Okay, so everything's nice and strong. We're not curving the spine, because if we do, then the broomstick's going to fall. We're not arching, otherwise it's going to fall off. So nice strong back from here. And we're going to start with the left leg. I'm going to give you a few options if you want to make it harder or easier. So from here, we're going to extend that left leg out. Bring that knee back in. Extend it out. Bring it in. You can slide it across the floor, or you can lift and push away. And we'll do 4 like that. 3, 2, with control, not too fast. Last one. And then from here, we're going to tap the toe down, tap, lift up, tap the toe, lift the heel, strong spine, think about the core. Small movements, but focus on these the muscles that we use for the power. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in again. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit harder. So options to make it harder, or you can keep it as it was. So same thing. We'll slide. This time we'll slide the opposite arm out. So you can slide across the ground, or you can lift and reach those arms forward. Reach forwards. 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay long, and from here I'm going to get you to tap the toe here. Lift that arm up, tap, lift. 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring those hands in. Okay, sit back into child's pose, push down, reach these arms forward. Stretch long into that child pose. Stay down. Just going to see how many of you still got the stick on you. Okay, well done. Okay, come back up. Put the broomstick back onto the head, onto the back, sorry. I'm going to turn onto the other side. So when we're ready, first option, slide the leg away, bring that leg back in, or push back. You don't have to slide. You can hover and extend. Extend. We've got 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay back. Tap the toe here, tap, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, repeat that again, or you can add the opposite arm. So we slide, bring it in, or push forwards and tap down. Reach, come back down. Remember that core needs to be engaged, not wobbling from side to side. So if it's getting too much, lower the hand, just do the legs. 4, 3, 2. Last one, stay nice and long, tap the toe, tap the fingers, lift and tap. We'll do 4, 3, 2, last one, bring those hands back in. Again, sit down into that child's pose, stretch it out. Well done. Okay, come back up. Back to the other side. Okay, back to the other side. So get yourself aligned, and from here, we're going to start on the first leg. We're going to bring this leg out to the side. Bring that knee in. So we're a 4-point kneeling, so it's prone leg clamp position. Lift that leg out. Bring that knee back down. Again, think about that alignment. Engage that core. Lift as high as you feel comfortable, even if that's just sliding slightly off the ground, working into our hips. So we can abduct that leg away and adduct as you bring it back in. 2 more. Last one. Okay, let's stay out here as wide as we can. So whether that's up here, down here, or all the way down, lower, we're going to extend that leg away. Bend, extend, and bend. Keep it out. Let's do 4. 3. Use that core. 2. Well done, witches. Bring that leg in. And then we're going to push out and kick. So all the way in, all the way up. In. We'll do 4. Well done. 3. 2. Last one. Well done. And just sit back. Stretch it out. This time I want to walk the hands over to one side. So stretch away from the side you were just leaning on. Trying to sit down. All the way down and really stretching into that glute. Come back up. Right, over to the other side. This hair, it needs to go. Again, engage the core. So start with your clamp position. If you lift that knee away, bring the knee back in. So it doesn't matter if it's half the distance or all the way up and down. Lift. Lift. Well done. 3. 2. Last one. Stay out. Extend that leg. Bring the heel in. Point the toe away. Heel in. Away. In. 2 more. Last one. Combine the 2 so we kick away. Bring it back down. Away. And in. Away. And in. 2 more. Last one. Bring those knees in. Sit back. Again, stretch away. Trying to sit down onto the opposite heel. Twisting round. Okay. Stay down into that child's pose. You can remove the broomstick. I'm just going to put my hair, my pretend hair, into a scrunchie. Okay. Right, so we're to sit back, sit yourself up. So bring the hands towards the knees, come onto that seated position, untuck the heels, lengthen the legs out. So nice, strong posture from here. We're going to do a little bit of core work. So we're going to bring the hands out in front of us. And we're going to practice our C-shaped spine. So we've got some options. Bending the knees makes it easier. Lengthening the legs makes it a bit harder. So to start with, I'm going to get you to reach forwards. If those knees are bent, doesn't matter. Reach forwards. They're long. Reach down towards the toes. Head down as low as you can go. Feel that spine stretch. Use the stick. Place it right behind the foot. And pull the head closer. Better not break the stick, because Harper warned me. Head down. Bring yourself up. Okay, from here, we're going to imagine we've got a piece of string from the centre of our back. If your knees are bent, we're going to pull down with that piece of string. The legs are straight, same thing. And then from here, we're going to lower ourselves as low as we feel comfortable. We're going to hold. And then we're going to lift ourselves back up, all the way up to that strong posture. Let's do it go again. So inhale here, and then we'll exhale. That piece of string is pulling us down. So the first thing that goes, I'm going to hold. Exhale, lift back up. Good, strong posture. Inhale. Exhale, peel back down. Keep those heels down. If you feel that they're lifting, bend the knees a little. Lift back up. That's a good, strong posture. And again, down. Round that spine. hold, sit back up. We'll do one more. Inhale, exhale, pull that piece of string down towards the ground. Lift back up. Let's lift those arms. Flex the foot so it's pointed towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower down towards the feet, towards the knees. And relax into this stretch. We're going to hold the stretch. We're going to take a deep inhale now. Exhale, I'm going to deepen the stretch slightly. Inhale here. Exhale, deepen. Release from here. Okay, we're going to bend the knees. And then from here, we're going to sweep the floor. So we're going to sweep down to the side. Reach those arms up. Sweep down to the other side. Lift those arms. So we're staying seated to start with. Lift. Sweep down. And lift. 4. 3. I'm so hot in this wig. 2. Last one. All the way up. Okay, this time we're going to sit down a little as we sweep down. Lift up. Sweep back. Lift up. Down. And up. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Lower yourself down to the side. Keep down to the side. I'm going to get you to release that broom, and then bring that arm out. So we'll open the chest, and then we're going to bring the hands together. So we stay back. Nice strong back. Let's reach out to the side. Hands together. Out. Together. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Grab hold of your broomstick. Lift those arms back to the center. Lift up. Extend the legs. Stretch back down. Head down towards the knees. Feel that stretch. Okay, and from here, bend the knees, come onto the elbows, onto the forearms, and then I want you to come all the way down. So tuck yourself under, roll the spine all the way down onto the mat. From here, we're going to take those hands, place them under that spine. I want you to focus on squashing the spine onto the fingers, and then release the fingers from there. Think about how that feels to the core as you're pulling the abdominals down, focusing on squeezing the core down and into the ground. Okay, so from here, we're going to take our broom, and we're going to lift our legs into tabletop. We're going to balance the broom on top of the shins. So make sure all the knees are on top of the hips. And then we're going to lift our head and our chest. You can hold onto the back of the head. So we're just going to lift, bring those arms up, come back down. Lift and down. Lift and down. We've got 4. 3. 2. Last one. I'm going to get you to stay up this time. I'm going to squeeze towards the knees. Squeeze up here. Lifting that head about an inch extra every time. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lower the head back down. Take that broomstick and we're going to push it against that right thigh. And then we're going to tap the left. Bring it back to the broomstick. Tap. Bring that thigh to the broomstick. Tap the toe down, thigh to the broom. Tap, tap, tap. We'll do 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay, switch sides. Tap the toe. So even if it's just reaching that knee forward a little, what we're doing, we're pushing onto this thigh, making it harder for the stomach, the core to accommodate for the movement. So tap and toe down, lift up. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Right, back to the other side. This time you've got an option. You can extend that leg further and bring it in, or keep tapping. So you can extend, bring it in, extend, and in. 4, or keep tapping the toe. 3, 2, last one, back to the other side, last time. Reach that leg forwards, or tap the toe. It's up to you. Reach, reach, keep that spine imprinted. 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring those knees in. Use the stick to just pull onto the shins and extend. Flexion into the spine. Just circle those knees slightly. Okay, from here, take the hands, the stick into the hands. We're going to lift the legs nice and long. Okay, and from here we're going to lift, we're going to try and reach the stick towards the shin, lengthen those arms behind, reach up and down, up and down, reach and down. We'll do 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, from here we're going to take the stick and we're going to place it behind the thigh. We're going to lower that left leg. We're going to lift that left leg up, down, and lift. You can make it harder by lifting that head and the chest off, lift up. 2 more. Last one. Lift those legs together and we'll switch. Lower down, lift up. So go as low as you feel comfortable. Make sure the spine's imprinted. If you need to lower that head, then do it. 4, 3, 2, last one, and remove. Okay, lower the feet down onto the ground. Place the stick onto the hips. So this is for alignment of the hips here. So what we're going to do, we're going to focus to start with on tucking the tailbone under. We're going to squeeze the thighs together. Do the hands down by side. Squeeze the thighs together. We're going to lift the hips up, up. What I want you to do is make sure it's balanced. So we're not dipping to the side. You'll see that the broomstick will fall to one side. So keep the hips up. Good measure of how strong we are on those glutes. Hold up here. Inhale, let's peel ourselves all the way back down, keeping the hips level, lower, all the way down to the ground. Untuck, and let's go back up. Tailbone under, squeeze the thighs together, squeeze that pelvic floor in, and then push all the way up. That full shoulder bridge, squeeze the glutes, hold, and come back down. Let's do 2 more. Peel the spine all the way down onto the ground. And again, up, tuck the tailbone, lift, push, all the way up. Full shoulder bridge, squeeze the glutes here, peel back down. Do 1 more. Tailbone under, tuck, push up, squeeze. And this time we're going to stay up. We're going to lift one heel off the ground, lower that heel back down, lift the other and down. Slowly making sure that we're not moving the hips too much, that we're knocking the broomstick off. It's balanced. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the heels all the way down, release and lower the spine all the way down to the ground. And then take the broomstick, place it around the knees, round the shin, sorry. Pull in and just rotate. Okay, take the broomstick down to the side, drop yourself over onto your side. So bring yourself over onto one side. Bring yourself onto your forearms. I'm going to place the broomstick slightly in front, and we're going to use that to reach with that leg, okay? So from here, we're onto the forearm, we're not sinking into the ribs. Lower leg is bent. You can bring yourself up a bit higher if that's not comfortable. We're going to be focusing on lifting this top leg up. We're going to lift this leg up to start with, lower it down. So ducked away, abduct, bring it back in. Away. Away. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to slide the foot forwards to tap the broomstick. Bring the heel back to center. Slide. Bring it back. You can slide it along the ground, or you can lift and hover and tap it on top. Tap. Back. Tap. Back. 4, 3, 2, last one. Take that foot out as far as you've tapped to the broomstick. We're going to tap here, tap, tap, tap. We'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel back in. This time I'm going to push slightly behind the center line. So you think that center line's there, push behind, bring it back forwards, push back. 4, 3, 2, last one. This time stay behind that center line, tapping the toe down. So slightly turning the hip round. Feel that onto this part of the glute here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring those knees together. Just give that side a little rub. Bring yourself all the way up. Bring yourself all the way up. Bring those feet forwards, and we're going to lengthen. So keeping the broomstick in front, we're going to reach up, or it can reach down towards the broomstick. Head down. Hold back onto it. Bring it back up. Reach up. Release. Try and put it down a little further away from you this time. Bring it back up. Lift those arms. Reach down. Exhale to come down. Inhale, come back up. Lift above your head. Exhale and down. Release, come back up. Last one. Reach forwards. And bring yourself up. Okay, I don't know why it's long enough. So we're going to take it behind us. We're going to use it just to turn. So keeping that posture nice and strong, we're just going to turn here. The aim is to hold it onto a longer stick probably. Reach, turn, inhale at the beginning. Exhale, twist. Inhale, twist. If you've not got a broomstick or it's uncomfortable, you can take the hands behind the head and turn with the elbows. Not got a broomstick, who has? Reach. 2 more. Last one. Back to center. Okay, take your stick, lift it up. We're going to face towards that left leg. We're going to reach down nice and long, head down towards the knee. Feel that stretch on the back of the leg. Inhale, rise back up. Lift. Exhale, come back down. Other side. One more on each side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, come down. And release. Okay, take the stick back out. Bring those legs back together. Knees together. Slide yourself over onto the other side. Come onto the other side. Make sure that you're not dipping into the ribs. Hips stacked on top of each other. Bend that lower leg. Lift that top leg. Lift. Lift. Well done. Witches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide the toe along the floor, tap the broomstick, bring the heel back, forwards, or you can bring it up higher. It's up to you. Sliding it makes it slightly easier because you've got some weight taken off the leg. Bringing it up makes it harder. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tap the broomstick with our toe. Tap. So don't worry if it's not as high a lift. Tap the toe. Lift. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back. Push it back behind slightly. Bring it forwards. Back past the center line. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Push that leg back. Tap that toe slightly. Having to turn that hip out. Inwards, sorry. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Legs stacked on top of each other. Just give yourself a little bit of a rub. Bring yourself all the way back up. Lengthen those legs out in front. Last spine stretch as we reach down towards the knees. Bring yourself up. Okay, take that right leg. We're going to cross over the left. Take that left elbow, push it against that right thigh. And if you can, and you feel strong enough to twist round, look over that right shoulder. Twist behind. Back to center. Swap sides, across the leg. Take the right elbow, push it against the right thigh. You can stay there if that's enough. Feel that stretch down the outer part of the thigh and the glute, and then to look behind you. And gently unravel and release. Lift those arms one more time. Reach down, stretch down. And bring yourself up. Okay, we're going to get onto our knees. And from here, we're going to push the weight into our feet, onto our toes. Just flexion of the toes to lower the knee. Push the weight into the full part of the foot. Knees down. Push the weight up. Okay, hands then down in front of you. Push the ground away from you. As you do, lengthen the legs. Let the heels come and sink down into the ground. Let the head hang heavy. If you need to, just lengthen yourself slightly. Hold on to the back of the heels or hold on to the elbows just to encourage that flexibility. Stay down. Bring yourself up then. Rise. Release those elbows. One vertebrae at a time. Bring yourself all the way up to standing. We're going to lift those arms. We'll take a deep inhale. We'll exhale to come down. Do that a couple of times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And we'll finish there. Press stop and press wiggle.